Hi, good evening, and welcome to class number 4, Sell. I am Auri Hatheway, National Sales Director with Mary Kay, and if you have your Driven Mary Kay University manual, we are on page number 26. All right, so first thing that I want to do is recap just a little bit because, of course, our entire 6 courses are based off of our IPAs, our income producing activity. And income producing activities are what bring you income in this business. There's a little bit of maintenance in the background, but not much, okay? So let's recap what our income producing activities are. Our IPAs are book, coach, sell, and recruit. And today is on sell. So if you can, please, the first thing you're gonna do is draw your full circle success. We draw this every single week because repetition is the key to learning and practice makes perfect. So go ahead and draw in your circle. At the top at 12 o'clock is book. At 3 o'clock is coach, at 6 o'clock is sell, and at 4 o'clock is recruits. And in the middle, you're gonna put full circle. All right, so sell, right next to it, there's a saying that says you're not selling because you're not sold. Right now, if I asked you to open up your purse and pull out every single beauty or skincare product that you have in there that does not have the Mary Kay brand on it, how many products would you find in your bathroom and in your purse? And the reality is that if they're not paying you to wear it, why wear it? Your competition for your own self. I know you might be thinking, wow, can I really make my dreams come true with Mary Kay? Can I really pay for my daughter's ballet lessons? Can I really save up money for my son's wedding? Can I really put my kids through college? Can I truly pay for my mortgage? Well, the answer to that is you're not even giving it a fair start if you're not loyally committed to our products. Because how can you sell something? You can't chase 2 rabbits and catch both. You have to let one go in order to catch the other, right? And so there's this lack of integrity inside of your person when someone asks you, oh, what eyeshadow is that? And you're trying to think, goodness, this is my old compact. I don't want to throw it away because I don't want to waste money, but what's the closest color in Mary Kay? Well, you know you're out of integrity. And so because you're out of integrity and you're not aligned, you're not seeing the results you really want to see. And so I want you to remember that contraband does not make your dreams a reality. Mary Kay makes your dreams a reality. So if Mary Kay sells it, you want to use it. From your shower gel to your body lotion to your perfume. And so every single product Mary Kay has, you want to use. So one exercise I want you to do is to pull out a Mary Kay sales receipt, and I want you to pull out a Mary Kay lookbook, and I want you to make a list of every single product that you use that is a Mary Kay branded product. And then you're gonna take a picture of the receipt or these receipts, depending on how many you have to write up, and send the total. You wanna add it up at retail value and send the total to your Mary Kay sales director. So you're gonna add them all up, take a picture and send it to your Mary Kay sales director. The picture in this book on page 26 is actually a live picture of all the contraband that was discovered in the purses of beauty consultants taking the live Mary Kay University course at my beauty studio. Beauty consultants switched purses and they dug through the other person's purse and they found the contraband. Then they were asked a question, are you all in on your dreams? If the consultant said yes, then she took the contraband up to the front of the room to dispose of it. I took a picture of it before I put it in the trash. That was just from one class, the amount of product discovered in about 15 to 20 beauty consultants' purses. So chances are you're probably sitting right in there with them. I don't want you to feel guilty. I don't want you to feel ashamed. I just want you to know that it's really hard to move forward when you're looking back at what you used to use or what you used to do. I know for me, because I was more of a tomboy, it was rather easy to switch to Mary Kay because I had no prior beauty products. So I'm really speaking to the one that had some prior beauty products. If in fact you do have some prior beauty products, you have a choice to make about how quickly you want to switch over to Mary Kay so that you can really give it a true go. Otherwise, you're kind of cheating yourself of the opportunity to make your dreams a reality. All right, we're not selling because we're not sold. It's impossible to sell something that you're not 100% sold on. Mary Kay was created to work best together. Just as if you purchase a Pantene shampoo, the instructions say to be used with Pantene conditioner. So if you're mixing skincare lines on your face, it's also known as chemical warfare. It's really hard for you to get the actual results. I know that when you meet women who've been using Mary Kay products for 10, 15, 20 years, their skin looks flawless, almost like that of a doll. And you want to have that same appearance and look too. So make a decision, decide that you are going to be loyal and that you're going to be sold out completely, all in for your dreams and to make those dreams a reality. All right, so we're going to go through just a few tips. Tip number 1, selling is a learned skill. It's a learned skill. I knew nothing about selling prior to starting my Mary Kay business. I had never sold anything, not even Girl Scout cookies. I learned everything in Mary Kay. I'm so grateful for this opportunity that taught me how to sell because I really didn't know how to sell anything, okay? Tip number 2, it's as honorable to sell as it is to buy. I think sometimes we get told that it's not honorable to sell. Like, oh, if you're a shopper, there's something better about you than, or a consumer, there's something better about you than if you are selling. But the reality is that if nobody sold anything tomorrow, like not one single store, not one single person sold anything tomorrow, guess what would happen? The economy would completely crash. And so selling is just as honorable as buying, okay? I know that when I went on my national sales director trip to Argentina, it was their Labor Day, and they told us everything was going to be closed. But we went out to the San Telmo market anyways, and to Recoleta, because I just had a feeling in my heart that people who were entrepreneurs were going to open their stores knowing that employees did not have work that day. Sure enough, all the stores were closed and all the small little marketplaces were open, because that is an entrepreneur at heart, okay? And so without sales, the economy would crash. Our next tip is your friends and family, guess what? They're going to buy skincare products and beauty products anyways, right? So this is a win-win situation. It's a win for you and it's a win for them. Why is it a win for you? Because your friends, your family, they already have products that they love, right? But what if they know that they can get a product that they love that is comparable, if not better, at a fraction of the price of what they used to pay for it? And at the same time, they're helping you fuel your dream, whatever that dream may be. It's a win for you because you have a built-in customer base sitting within your friends and your family members. So I highly, highly, highly recommend that you realize everyone you know has skin. They're already using some skincare products. And when they try Mary Kay and they see the value for the price point, they're more than likely to switch over. Couple that with your why and your dream, and you've got formula for success. All right, so I'm going to give you just a few tips to increase your sales. These were tips that are extremely valuable to me as a brand and beauty consultant. Tip number 1, why do people buy from you? Don't ever forget this, and that's because they like you. Well, there's only way for people to like you, and that's if they get to know you. At the beginning of your Mary Kay career, you're working with friends and family. They already know you. But you're going to learn in next week's class how to share your passionate I story anyway, even if it's with friends and family that already know you. The reason why is because practice makes perfect and practice makes permanent. And this is how you learn, by repetition. And so you're going to get started by sharing your passionate I story so that they can get to know you, and you're going to learn your powerful introductory script, and that's on page 10 as well too, okay? So I just want to remind you that when they don't know who you are, they don't really get to know you. And if they don't get to know you, they can't really like you. Of course, never walk through the door of a skincare class or an appointment complaining about anything like, oh, it's been a terrible day. Yeah, let me pamper you. You struck out, girl. You lost it, okay? Or yeah, I've got such a headache. Oh my gosh, today's been horrible. My boss yelled at me. That is not your job. Your job is there to make her feel important and to elevate her. So you leave all your problems in the doorstep. I promise you that migraine that you had when you walked in, when you leave, when you've got some cash in your pocket, it's going to feel better. It's automatically going to feel better. Nothing makes human beings feel better than to put their attention into somebody else instead of themselves. Something amazing happens when we focus on others and we become less egotistical. All right, step number 2, tip number 2, surgery is necessary. We're going to remove a few words from your vocabulary. This will be simple surgery. It's not going to hurt. But you're going to learn that in your parties, at your appointments, as a beauty consultant, you will never use these words. And they are dollar. You'll never say dollar. So how much is this? This is 22. How much is this? This is 14. You don't ever say dollars. 100, you will never say 100 again. 195, no, you just say 195. So we don't say 100. You're also not going to say the word pay. How would you like to pay? You'll say, what would you like to use? Okay, so, or what would you like to take home? We don't say, what do you want to purchase? We don't say that. What would you like to take home? Okay, so the word pay is on this list. The word purchase is on this list. Dollars, 100, and the last thing on this list is the dollar sign. When you write your Mary Kay sales tickets, and there are samples of Mary Kay sales tickets on page number 31 and 32, you'll notice that we don't use any dollar signs on our sales tickets. It's just numbers, okay? All right, tip number 3, the beauty book sells not the lookbook. So you'll notice that we use this beauty book to teach our skincare classes, and there's a reason for it, is because this beauty book was specifically designed to teach a skincare class. So we don't use the beauty book, okay? So you want to make sure that you have the beauty book at your parties and not the lookbook. So you're going to ask me, Ari, when do you use a lookbook? The only time I use a lookbook is at the end of the party. I will put it with her products inside of her bag. That's it. Real simple, okay? Also, the beauty book has no prices in it whatsoever, and it closes out with our Ultimate Miracle Set, extremely consistent with our party, okay? So it keeps it real simple, real streamlined, and there's a reason for this. We want people to fall in love with the product before they see the prices, okay? And you all know what TMI is? Too much information. A confused mind does nothing. So you want to make sure that they don't see any of the prices, that they don't see everything in the lookbook. Also, you'll notice that the beauty book has everything in sets because we want to sell in sets because the product works better in sets. The lookbook has individual items, so you're going to get random orders. It's really hard to maintain an inventory when people are ordering out of the catalog randomly. When you're selling out of the beauty book, it's really easy to maintain an inventory because what they see and hear is what you can maintain in inventory. It's much more feasible to maintain an inventory when selling from the beauty book at your appointments and at your parties. Okay, tip number 4, take the dollar sign out of your eyes and focus on making her feel important. Have you ever been sold? Have you ever talked to someone who's a salesperson and you can literally see dollar signs in their eyes and you're just like, run for your life in the other direction, okay? When you walk into an appointment to make money, people can tell. You want to be there to serve. And so we want to make her feel important and to serve her, okay? The next tip is to sell skincare sets, pick up the mirrors. Okay, so at the end of your party, we teach you to clean up and put away all your mirrors. First of all, this helps you to have an easy exit at the end of your party, but really the motivation behind this is if they still have their mirrors in front of them, guess what they're looking at? Well, in my mirror, I can see my makeup. I can see, oh yeah, I really like that lip gloss. Okay, but when I don't have mirrors, I can't go by how I look. I can only go by how my skin feels. And so when you have mirrors in front of you, you're likely to sell lip gloss and mascara and foundation, which we don't sell by itself. It's a set. We don't break a basic set. I'm going to talk about that. But when you put the mirrors away, you're much more likely to sell skincare because people can only go by the way that their skin feels. All right. So if you want to sell skincare, put the mirrors away at the end of the party. Also, tip number 6, we're going to transfer her answer on question number 1 on the back of her profile card. This is your, let me pull it out. And you can also see this question, and I'm going to cover this on page 28. Question number 1 is her sale, and we will transfer that to a sales ticket. You will never have to feel awkward at an individual close asking your friend or your family member, so, what do you want to buy? Well, first of all, we don't say buy. We would say, what would you like to take home? But you don't even have to ask. You'll just say, oh, it says here you'd like to take home this. And then you just grab a receipt. You transfer it from the card onto the receipt. And the only thing you have to say is, and what else? And what else? And what else? Isn't that so much easier? You don't have to have that awkward tension with a friend or a family member. You transfer it onto the sales ticket and just ask, what else? Okay? Number 7, don't say the total amount. After you total up a receipt, the last thing you want to say is, oh, your total is $167.24. Like you just killed her. You don't say the total. You just point and smile. This is your total. What would you like to use? Would you like to use cash, check, credit card, whichever you prefer? The only time in my MKU history I've had to say the total out loud is when I have someone who can't really see the number. So they tend to be a more mature group, okay? And so, or someone who forgot their glasses as well too. But I rarely have ever had to say the total. I just point and I smile and say, so this is your total. What would you like to use? Cash, check, or credit card? And that's it, okay? All right, tip number 8, learn to sell the sizzle. How do you do that? So you have a choice to make. You can listen to your radio or to some DJ yelling at you all day telling you that you need to go down to Kendall Toyota and buy a Toyota, or that you need to be where the food trucks are this weekend, or that you need liposuction or boob job or LASIK eye surgery. Or you can listen to your skincare class CD right on your skincare class audio or the video. You can just listen to it right on the Driven app, okay? So there it is, real simple. The Driven app, you log in, you go to resources, and you can find it. So it's rather simple, okay? Tip number 9, you want to memorize the product power statements for our best sellers inside of the lookbook. And I just lost my lookbook. I'm looking for it. Let me see. Oh, I dropped something. There would be one in my drawer that says skincare class supplies. Second, I have someone here who's going to be like our little surprise guest on our video today, and she's super cute. No lookbooks. That's okay. I'm going to come back to this tip on the Mary Kay lookbook, okay? There might be one inside of my starter kit from the outside pocket. Literally, I moved everything over and lost it. Okay, but in the back of a lookbook, if you have a lookbook in front of you, there's a section that has black stripes along the back border, and it's called the selling guide, okay? And it lists every product Mary Kay sells. Well, every product listed in the back of the lookbook has a power statement created by our amazing marketing team. And all you have to do is memorize these power statements. And so, long-lasting, stay true color with vitamin E and vitamin C derivatives. I've been saying that for so many years, I don't think I could ever forget it. And that is our Mary Kay lipstick, okay? The ultimate mascara makes your lashes look longer, look bolder. And here it is, the shopping guide in the back of the beauty book, okay? So it says shopping guide, it has black. So you could pick any product. Eye primer creates a foundation demonstrated to extend eyewear color. So it's just simple power statements so that you understand what the product does. Is it waterproof? Is it this? Okay. Is it sheer? Is it matte? And so you want to read these. Also, the back of the beauty book, of the lookbook back here has the prices, so you can memorize the prices. So you want to grab a lookbook, put your name on it, write the word copy. So this is Ari's copy, and literally you want to just read that shopping guide from beginning to end. Read it over and over and over and over and over everywhere that you go. And this is how you memorize the products and how you memorize the prices. Okay, it's pretty simple. Okay, you just have to have it with you. Keep one in your purse at all times. All right. And tip number 10, professionals memorize scripts. Amateurs don't. So you have a choice to make. Are you going to stay an amateur or you become a professional? And so when you memorize scripts, you become a professional. And truly, that's when you start making the serious bucks. All right. On page number 27, you're going to see our party outline. This is also in the very back cover of your manual is the party outline, and it's numbered 1 through 12. So today I'm going to cover 6 through 12, okay? And so it's back here because really once you understand this manual, this outline is kind of like your cheat sheet. And of course, this manual is going with you to all of your appointments. It has everything that you need. It has everything for your dates, your second date. And so right here, I'm going to cover 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12, okay? Number 6. This is to romance the second date. And I talked about this when I did the class on book and how to book, because this is one of the ways that we mentioned the second date 7 times. And so I showed you how to do the primer on your hand and to put the eyeshadow and the eyeliner and how we create our Mary Kay gang sign. And it shows that you went to a Mary Kay party this week, okay? I'm going to pick up with 7. 7 will be compliment time, and I'm going to do this live in real time so that you can catch it all. 8 will be the back of the card game, and some people call it the fabulous game, and we play upbeat music during that game. Number 9, step number 9 would be to say the travel roll-up bag close, and you'll memorize that. Number 10 is we play a little quiz at the back. We number our cards 1 through 4, and we discover our sale, our second date, our interview, and their interest in the Mary Kay business. And then of course, number 11 is we share the Mary Kay business opportunity. And then the last step is the individual close. Now, if you could put a star next to individual close, I believe your individual close is absolutely the most important thing, because the individual close is where you really connect with a woman. You're sitting with her one-on-one in the living room. Everything else is happening at the table, okay? I want you to remember that the perfect party is 4 people, a hostess plus 3 friends. If you remember, your Mary Kay starter kit brought 4 mirrors. Why? That really allows you to keep the party under an hour. It really allows women to connect with you, but also with each other. And this is my favorite one and the most important one. It's duplicatable. A party with 4 women is completely duplicatable. Once you get past that, nobody else wants to book a party because they're like, well, I don't know if I could get you this many people, as if it would be a waste of your time if there was less than, if there was any less than 10 people there. And so you want to remember that you want to set the standard for something that's completely simple and duplicatable. So 4 is a magical number, hostess plus 3 friends. Okay, so I've given you our tips. Before we do our 1-minute takeaway, I do want to share with you what the travel roll-up bag looks like. You want to clean your travel roll-up bag at least once every other week when you're holding parties. It should not have fingerprints. It should not have makeup on it. As a matter of fact, I pull out a new travel roll-up bag out of my inventory every year because at the end of the year, it kind of looks beat up. You also want to put a bow on the top, ribbon, satin ribbon, tulle would be fine. But remember, if you could run a scissor through it and curl it, put that in the garbage. That will not go on any Mary Kay product, okay? The travel roll-up bag, it tells you how it's filled. Pocket number 1 has a basic set, and we went ahead and put the foundation brush in here. I know it's because that's where the foundation lives. Pocket number 2 has the day and the night serum in it. Pocket number 3 has the microdermabrasion set and the eye cream. So this all together, this is a basic. This is a miracle set. These 3 pockets make it an ultimate miracle set. And then our last pocket is our dash out the door look, which we're gonna start calling grocery store glamour. And it has your eye makeup remover, your cream eye color, your mascara, and your lip gloss, okay? So you'll notice that mine has, everybody's like, how'd you get a leopard print bag? That's actually tissue paper. I just put tissue paper behind the product. Also, you can feel free to leave the product inside of the box. It does make the bag look a lot bigger. For my demo clothes, I like them to see the bottle so that they can know exactly what it is. But when I give people their product, it can stay inside of the box. It fits perfectly in here. So you just wanna make sure that your bag is professional, okay? So it's not the bag that you use every day for yourself personally. It's specifically just for your Mary Kay business. All right, so let's start reviewing these scripts, starting on page number 28. We have our customers play the back of the card game. And this is right after they've already done their icicle, their mascara, and their lip gloss, okay? Just so you all know, I don't really give much instruction on this. I just give them a ticket for whoever finishes first. I'm like, okay, most of you know how to put on lip gloss, and most of you know how to do mascara. So all I really need you to do is your icicle, your cream eye color. And this is real simple. The way you put on cream eye color is you just rub your finger in it and go. It's like finger painting. There's no way for you to get this wrong. It's completely demo proof. This is like color 101. It's your absolute basic skincare. Basic color, okay? All right, so this is real simple. Are you guys ready? First one to finish. On your mark, get set, go! And I just let them put on their cream eye color, their mascara, and their lip gloss. And the first one to finish gets a ticket. All right, so this is a magical moment. Right after everyone's put on their makeup, their foundation is on, they've already done the skincare, their foundation is on, and they've done this grocery store glamour, you have a euphoric high across these women's faces. They're feeling so beautiful. They're feeling absolutely amazing, and they're connecting with each other, and they're connecting with you. And right now, this is what I do. This is what I call compliment time. And I just, if they haven't started already complimenting, so I said, it's compliment time. It's time to tell your neighbor what you like best about her new look. And they go around the table and they tell each other. And then this is where you now have the opportunity to ask for a second date. Pretty much anything you ask at this moment, they're gonna say yes to. And the number one thing I'm looking for, if you've been listening to each week's class, is bookings, because bookings is a lifeline to your business. You will sell the product. That is guaranteed. You will recruit. The opportunity is amazing. What you need to focus on is that second date, okay? So I just say something like this, and we could just read along together. Oh my gosh, it's compliment time. Tell your neighbor what you like best about her new look. Awesome. Well, I want to tell you guys, thank you again for lending me your face, and thank you for helping me with my 30 faces in 30 days goal. Was that easy? And they're like, yes. And I said, did you guys enjoy yourselves? Yes. What did you like best about it? And I let them share a little bit about that. Say, well, since my goal is to do 30 practice faces in 30 days, what we're gonna do right now is we're gonna play a game. I want you to grab your customer profile card and flip it over to the back. And on the back, you're gonna see that there's 4 questions. And when I say go, you're gonna answer all the questions. Now there's just a few rules. Number 1, you must complete it. Everything answered, nothing left blank. Number 2, when I stop the music, you need to stop. And number 3, the very last question says, give your friends the gift of a pampering session. List those friends that you'd like to give some extra pampering to. And here, you can use your cell phone. That's not cheating. You want to think about friends that you love to spend time with, women that you love but you don't get to see too often, maybe someone who needs a new look, maybe someone who deserves to be pampered, who works really hard, okay? So I want you to use your imagination, but feel free to use your cell phone because that's not cheating. Are you ready? On your mark, get set, go! And then I put on a fun song, something like, Taylor Swift's I shake it off, ooh, ooh, ooh. It needs to be cute. Whatever it is, upbeat, fast beat song that everybody kind of knows, okay? While they're filling out the back of this profile card, I am cleaning up everything. I clean up the table, I put everything away in my starter kit, and I'm gonna encourage them to go. I'm like, oh my goodness, somebody's already got 4, keep going, keep going. Inevitably, there's almost always someone who decides that they don't wanna play along, but don't let them ruin the game for other people. I've even heard sometimes that the hostess is like, oh, I'm not gonna put anybody. I'm like, but they're gonna get free stuff when they share their second date with someone. You're getting free stuff today. Shouldn't they get free stuff too? So you do wanna be the encourager. I want you to be able to overcome objections at this moment, because someone might say, oh, I don't know anybody. You're like, really? Because we live in Miami and there's like 8 million people here. I'm sure you know someone. I'm sure that's not what you mean. Girl, pull out your cell phone. Make someone feel special. Gift them a pampering session. She's gonna, absolutely loved it. Just like you loved that Esther invited you here today. Didn't you love it? And she's like, yeah. I'm like, just browse through your cell phone. You never know. And so I go ahead and encourage them. I don't stay quiet and I don't just back down and I don't say, okay. I'm not just like, okay, no. Like, you want to encourage them because this is how you grow your business, and you want to let them know that as well too, okay? All right, so I keep encouraging them. The song is still playing. I shake it off, and the song ends. And I also encourage them to put names and numbers down here in this pink area. So this is an additional space. They can keep going, okay? Another fun thing you can say is, the person who's ever listed the most had 20. I want to see if anybody can break the record today by putting 21. And you guys, you're going to find out right away who's a D, who's a champion, who really loves to win, who's an overachiever, because they just go, 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 okay? And so you come to the end of the song, you say, okay, let's see who our winner is. And you want to give them raffle tickets. So you want to make sure that you have raffle tickets in your starter kit. You can get these at the party supply store, like Party City. And so I give her 10 tickets. So we're just going to pretend Samantha won. Yay, Samantha, you got 10 tickets. Congratulations. That's so awesome. And so for whoever had the most raffle tickets, whoever had the most names listed gets 10 raffle tickets. Okay. And then I say, okay, so, and this is our travel roller bag close. Okay, so our winner is Samantha. Here's your 10 tickets. Okay, so who wants to know how to get these fabulous products into their bathroom tonight? Okay, and who wants to know what all the specials are? Okay, so first thing I need to know is, who's a bag girl? Like, you see a bag and it just becomes irresistible to you. You're a bag girl. Oh, good. And who loves free gifts with purchase? Who's that girl? Oh my gosh, that's you. Okay. And who here loves a bargain? Like, you're like, oh, I'm a bargain hunter. Okay, that's awesome. And so I want to share with you that I'm going to share all these specials with you, but you will not find these on marykay.com. You're not going to find these in any catalogs. These are just for me, for you today, as a thank you for me for saying yes and lending me your face and helping me reach my goal of 30 faces in 30 days. Okay? All right, so just want to make sure you know that. Well, first thing I want to share with you guys is this. This is the I Deserve It All bag, and I love this bag. And when I saw this bag, I was like, oh my God, I need one of these bags in my life. It is so absolutely amazing. And so I want you guys to know, consultants, you want to hug your bag, you want to love your bag, and you want to kiss your bag. When you hug the bag, squeeze the bag, and love the bag, people want the bag. And you may think that's ridiculous, but for 13 years, it's been working. Hug, squeeze, love the bag. I love this bag. When I saw this bag, I thought, oh my goodness, I need to have this. So when I am going to travel, it has a little handle on the top, and I just put it inside my suitcase. But when I'm not traveling, watch this. It has a hook on the top. So it hangs behind my bathroom door. So there's no counter clutter, there's no mess, everything's completely organized, and the pockets are clear, because out of sight is out of mind, but when I can see my products, I can use my products. And another thing that I love about this bag is, check this out. I'm going to the airport, right? Or no, my husband's driving somewhere and I gotta do my makeup in the car. This pocket right here has my grocery store glamour, my dash out the door look. Watch this. The pocket comes off. I absolutely love that. Also, when I travel and I'm going to the airport, this bag goes through TSA security without a problem. So I will check the rest of this bag into my suitcase, but not that pocket. That pocket goes right into my purse. And of course, all I need to add in here is my shampoo, my conditioner, my deodorant, my toothbrush, and I am set to go for an amazing vacation. All right, let me go through all of these pockets, and you're gonna follow along on your sheet. So you may wanna pull out your closing set sheet to go through this as if I was the consultant at your party. And so you received a closing set sheet with your Mary Kay University packet, okay? All right, well, if you look at the bottom right-hand corner of your the sheet that I just gave you, this is our basic set, and it's right here in this pocket. And your basic set is just pretty basic. It has your cleanser, it has your moisturizer, and it has your foundation. And this is like brushing your teeth every morning and every night, and it's a basic set, so it's pretty simple, okay? All right, now if you look at the bottom left-hand corner, you're gonna see our Miracle Set. Now the Miracle Set not only has your cleanser, your moisturizer, and your foundation, but it also has your vitamins, your Prenewal Set, which we call your facelift in a bottle, okay? Now, when you're looking at this set, I want you to know that this has the 5 steps to having healthy skin. So it cleans, exfoliates, freshens, moisturizes, and protects your skin, as well as 11 age-defying benefits that we covered throughout your class. And it also has the Good Housekeeping seal of approval. Not only that, but this is my #1 recommendation. If you're here today on the soap and water plan, I recommend this. If you're here today and you're using a skincare set, but you're not really seeing the results that you want, this is my #1 recommendation. If you're using a skincare set, but you're not getting compliments on your skin, this is my #1 recommendation. And if you're mixing skincare lines on your face, that's also known as chemical warfare. So you're mixing your Mickey Mouse cleanser with your Donald Duck moisturizer, and you're getting goofy results. This is my #1 recommendation, okay? And also, not only that, this is a great starter kit because it brings your Big Mama vitamins and your big wrinkle busters inside of it, all right? And so it also has that protection and that renewal. So if you want a great starter set that keeps it simple, this will be just 3 steps in the morning, and it'll be 3 steps at night. The Miracle Set is for you. Now, the Miracle Set also comes with 1 item of your choice at half off. All right, now if you look at the middle of the page, you'll see our Ultimate Miracle Set. Now the Ultimate Miracle Set includes Pocket 1, it also includes Pocket 2, but it includes Pocket 3, the microdermabrasion set, which is equivalent to getting your teeth cleaned at the dentist's office every 6 months. It's instant results, peels away a layer of dead skin, and it also includes that eye firming cream, because what you put around your eyes, you don't put around your face, okay? Now the Ultimate Miracle Set right here, when you take Pocket 1, Pocket 2, and Pocket 3, this is where the free gift of purchase comes in. As a free gift of purchase, you're gonna get the foundation brush, and you're gonna get the bag as a free gift from me, okay? So this is the Ultimate Miracle Set. And then if you look, and also just so you know, the bag is a $35 value, but why pay for it when you can get it as a gift from me, okay? And if you look at the top of the set sheet, that's the I Deserve It All bag. And this is for the woman who deserves it all, who deserves it all. Okay, this set's for you. It literally includes everything you tried today on your face. Not only does it have the Miracle Set, it has the Ultimate Miracle Set, and it has your dash out the door look, your grocery store glamour, with your eye makeup remover, your cream eye color, your mascara, and your lip gloss. And this is everything you tried today, and in addition to that, you also get 3 items of your choice at half off. So the only other things that are not in the bag that you did use today were, you got to see our hostess use our Skin Vigorate cleansing brush today on her face and use the cleanser. You also tried at the very beginning our incredible, amazing spa collection for your hands called our Satin Hand Set, and you got to try satin lips. So you could even take these 3 items at half off, okay? So this is the Miracle Set, our Ultimate Miracle Set, and you get your free bag, or the I Deserve It All bag, and you get these items listed there for free, okay? As you already know, I have my store here with me today, so you don't have to wait for an order to come in. You can go home with everything today. And for your shopping convenience, your Mary Kay Beauty Consultant accepts cash, check, Visa, MasterCard, Discover, American Express. And if you need the hookup plan, I want to hook you up so your honey doesn't find out about it. It's a little cash, a little Visa, a little MasterCard, a little Discover, so we're going to hide it away, okay? All right, we're going to take a quick little quiz. If you flip your card over to the back, in the pink section, you're going to number it 1, 2, 3, and 4. This will be the easiest quiz you'll ever take because I'm going to give you all the answers. Okay, question number 1. Out of all the sets you saw today, from the collection specials you see today listed there on your sheet, which set would you love to take home today? Would you love to take home the Miracle Set, the Ultimate Miracle Set, or the I Deserve It All bag? So would you like to take home the Miracle Set, the Ultimate Miracle Set, or the I Deserve It All bag from the collection specials listed today on the card? Okay, question number 2. I owe you a second date. At this second date could just be you and me, or you could get free stuff by inviting those girlfriends that you listed on the back of your customer card. So your answer here would be me if it's just gonna be the 2 of us, or free if you wanna invite those girlfriends to get some free products. Okay, question number 3. I have a huge goal to earn the use of a Mary Kay career card. So when you watch a video and complete a survey, this is going to help me reach my goal. Well, what's in it for you if you help me out? You get any item of your choice at half off just by listening, watching the video, and filling out that survey, up to $55 value, okay? So I just need 40 of my customers to watch this video and fill out the survey. And when 16 of those customers say yes, that they want to start a Mary Kay business, it's real easy. I earn a Mary Kay career card. So your answer here will be yes, I'd like to help you with a video survey, or no, thank you, I don't want to help with this part. Yes or no, thank you. Okay, our last question is question number 4. Now, the answer to this question is going to enter you into that fabulous Michael Kors handbag raffle. As a reminder, if you win a handbag from Michael Kors, from my national sales director, so do I. It's so exciting. So I've asked our hostess with the mostest to bring out our goodies. She's going to put some things on the table. And while you guys eat, I'm going to quickly share how Mary Kay enriches lives. I'm going to share with you the fast, fun facts about a Mary Kay business. And if this is not for you, that is totally okay. I just ask that you listen with an open heart, because maybe you know someone, you could tell her about it, and you could change her life. How many of you believe knowledge is power? The more you know, the more you go, right? So what we're going to do is you're going to take your sheet that I just handed to you and flip it over to the back, and you're going to follow along as I share with you how Mary Kay enriches lives. At that time, you will also hand out to your guests at the party a Mary Kay beauty consultant agreement, an actual physical agreement. Notice that I highlight it and I put stickers on it and I pre-sign it and I put my director's name on it and I pre-filled it out, okay? Why? Because contracts can be real scary. Now, I'm gonna carry this training on next week. Next week is our last class on recruiting. I'm not gonna cover all that right now, okay? But what I do say at this point is I hand these out and I say, I just really want you to listen. And at the end, I'll ask you some questions, and this will be your last chance for a raffle ticket, and then we'll call out our winners, all right? So I pass out the agreements, I share the Mary Kay business opportunity, and then I use the raffle ticket to encourage them to answer questions. So after I share the opportunity, I have tickets. I say, okay, great, it's time for your feedback. What did you like best about what you heard? And I give out tickets. Awesome. The next question that I have for you guys is, I would love to know, and this is totally your personal opinion, but why would you be great at this? Why would you be great at this? And then I hand out tickets. And then the last question I ask is, what is your level of interest in starting your own Mary Kay business? If you could put a number on it from a 1 through 10, a 1 being, oh my goodness, Ari, I'd rather starve to death under a bridge, and a 10 being, oh, I'm so excited, I'm that woman you're talking about, I want to start my Mary Kay business today. You can't be a 5, because a 5 is a chicken, and that's middle of the fence, and this is not a chicken coop. You guys look so cute today. No chickens here. What would be your level of interest? So remember, you could be any number except the 5, 2 through 10, okay? And they write that answer down on their customer profile card. And this is how they enter the Michael Kors handbag raffle. You'll take a picture of the back of the customer profile card and send it to your Mary Kay sales director, and she will enter you right into the raffle. You want to make sure that you have the customer's name and the customer's phone number on the back of the profile card to officially enter her into the, and of course your name needs to be on here too. Okay. All right, so once they do that, I say, it's our favorite time. It's time for shopping and winning. It's raffle time. Let's see who our winner is. And I pull out the name of a raffle ticket winner and I give out the prize for the raffle, okay? So this is what we're gonna do next. At this time, I'm gonna take you into the living room one at a time, and you'll have the opportunity to pick a day for our second date and to let me know what you'd love to take home with you. Remember, I have my store here, so there's no waiting in line waiting for any orders to arrive, okay? So Jenny, would you like to come first, okay? And so I call them over one at a time. I really wanna take each person one at a time into the living room. And I literally have Jenny here, and we're gonna go through the individual clothes. You guys are gonna follow along on page 31. Let me just make some space for her. Give me one moment, because I gotta move something, all my props out of her chair. Okay. And I have to have my sales receipt and my money bag. Okay, it's right here. And I think you have the pen over there. Okay, perfect. So when Jenny comes over, say hi. Thank you for being here. So when Jenny comes over, the only thing she has is her profile card, and she has this set sheet right here, just like this, okay? And I'm gonna go through the individual clothes right here. You can follow along with the questions that we have, okay? So Jenny, did you have fun today?
Yeah, I did. I had a great time.
Awesome. I'm so glad that you came. Thank you for supporting Esther.
It was fun.
And what did you learn today that you didn't know, or what really stood out to you that you're happy that you learned learned.
There was so much that I didn't know about my skin and different things I had to do. Like I just didn't ever think about sunscreen. I know we live in Miami, but I thought, I don't get sun. I just walk outside. So that was, that was crazy.
Okay, good. Yeah, that's the #1 wrinkle causer.
Yeah.
So good. I'm glad. I'm so glad. And how does your skin feel?
It feels really great.
Awesome.
Yeah,
good.
I love it. It does.
So notice, consultants, that I touched my face, and when I touched my face, she touched her face, and that reminds her how great her skin feels, so that it reminds her to buy the skincare more than the makeup, and that's extremely important. Okay, so I grab her profile card and I go, okay, it says here that you like to take home the I Deserve It All bag. That's so awesome. Perfect. So let me just write that up on your sales ticket for you. And I literally grab out a receipt right out of my money bag, and I just start writing it on. And you can follow along on page 31. Esther Sanchez, her receipt is there. She did take home an I Deserve It All bag. And I want to cover this with you because in her bag, the only thing I have to write down is if she's normal to dry or combination to oily, the color of her foundation, and the color of her lip gloss, okay? Well, just so you know, you're going to receive 3 items of your choice at half off. Which items would you like to take at half off?
I think I'm going to do the brush that Martha tried.
Okay, the cleansing brush.
Yes.
Okay, perfect. Awesome. So 1 facial cleansing brush, the Skin Vigorate brush. Okay, perfect. What a great deal. Anything else that you like to get at half off, even as a gift for someone?
No, not right now.
Okay, perfect. So I want you guys to notice that on the receipt where I gave an item at half off, all I do is I list the retail value of the I Deserve It All collection. So the I Deserve It All collection is $325. I scratch it out and I give it to her for the special collection price of $260. Okay? Then I'll list the items that she's actually getting for free. That's part of the $65 value that she gets here. So she gets the travel roll-up bag for free, the eye makeup remover for free, and the mascara for free. That's basically how it works out. She only chose 1 item at half off, so I'll write the free brush at $50. I'll cross it off and I'll put it for $25. Okay? I will then total it up and do the tax based off of your county tax on that total. Okay? I want to make sure you guys do your discounting correct so that you don't lose any money. Okay? Just so you guys know, when we design this closing set sheet, you're making 48% commission on a miracle set. You're making 38% commission on an ultimate miracle set. And you're making 39% commission on the I Deserve It All set. The half-priced items you're not making any commission on, so I didn't include those in there. The goal for this is the more product they get started with, the more consistency you're going to see with that customer because she's getting higher results. But also, the more product she's using, the more loyalty you're going to see, okay, and the less attrition. And so we want to get them started with a lot of product because they really fall in love with Mary Kay, okay? So this is the closing set sheet. As you notice, it really, nobody even really sees the basic here. It's almost like you forget that it's even there. You can physically see the miracle set grow, okay? And also your eye kind of goes in this direction. That's why the bag is there. You can see it close, you can see it open, and you can see how the list grows from 1 column to 2 columns. The bonus boxes also get bigger. So everything shoots your eye this way. The words collection special are very light pink so that the price doesn't jump out at them. So it seems like a real subtle purchase. And what really does stand out is the retail value and the savings. So she could see, wow, I'm saving $65, which is phenomenal. Okay. All right. So I just wanted to share that all with you guys. All right. So this is your total, Jenny. What would you like to use? You want to do cash, check, card, whichever you prefer? Card. Okay, perfect. So she'll hand that over to me. Well, I see here that for your second date, you like to get free.
Yes.
That's so perfect. So let's pick a date that works best for you. Okay. Would you prefer this week or is next week more like what you had in mind?
Next week.
Okay, next week. So I have my date book right here. And for next week, I have Tuesday. Do you like a weekday or weekends?
A weekend.
A weekend. So on the weekends, I work my business on Saturdays. Is that good for you?
Yeah, that works.
Okay, I have morning and afternoon appointments. Which would you prefer?
Afternoon.
Okay, so I have 2 or 4.
4.
Okay, so next Saturday at 4 p.m., I have a spot here.
Perfect.
Okay, perfect. So let me write you in for next Saturday at 4. Awesome. Well, real easy. I'm going to show you that I'm going to send to your girls here an invitation. It looks just like this. You see it? Okay, it's super cute.
Yeah.
Now, when they reply to me to RSVP, they get a gift. Speaking of gifts, I have your gift here for you. Here's your gift for you. Yay. And I give her the little gift that has her name tag on it. Okay, so when they RSVP to me via text, they get a gift as well too.
Oh, okay.
Okay, awesome. And if they choose to bring a friend, they get another gift as well too. Okay, awesome. And so I just want to know who these girls are real quickly.
Sure.
Like Erica, who's that?
Friend.
Okay, that's your friend. Amanda,
Another friend.
another friend. May, friend. Elizabeth?
Friend.
Okay. Is mom on here?
Yes, she
Who
is,
is that? Elizabeth. Okay, here. This is mom. Mom-in-law?
Yes.
Or in love? Okay, this one. Okay. Perfect.
And friends, yep.
The rest are friends.
Mhm.
Okay, no cousins. Okay.
No.
Okay. It's just in case that,
Yeah.
you know,
Mhm.
so that they know why they're getting this gift. That's
Perfect.
perfect. Okay, awesome. Okay, and so should I put 30 minutes earlier on their invite?
Probably.
Yeah, okay, so they run on Caribbean time, as we say. Okay, perfect. So I'll put 30 minutes earlier. Now I'm going to come earlier anyways to do your look.
Oh, that's right.
So when they walk through the door, they're going to see you with your whole new look. Especially if you're not used to wearing makeup, you'll trust their opinion more because you just met me.
Okay.
And they'll be like, what are you doing? Or, oh my gosh, that looks great. So that'll be good too. So, and we'll do before and after pictures. That'll be awesome. Okay, perfect. And so the next question was about the video. So you're willing to help me?
Yeah,
Yay, that's so perfect. So let me text the link to you right now.
Okay.
So there's a few videos on there, and you just pick the one that you prefer. There's like a little bio above each one. After you watch the video, none of them are more than 15 minutes. There's a survey that you fill out. It's real simple. My director will call you afterwards. Her name is Daisha, and she's just going to tell you thank you, and that'll officially enter you in so that you get your 50% off coupon off of any item of your choice, okay? And so just so you guys know, this is already available on the Driven app. If you log into the Driven app and you go to send an invite, okay? Send an invite. Inside of send an invite, the very first option is 50% watch to win. Okay, and when you click on that, I can text it to her right from here, and it already has all the verbiage and the link for her to watch. If you've not done this, go ahead and text it to yourself, see what it looks like. So, okay, let me put in your number. What's your number?
305 431. There you go.
Okay, perfect. Okay. And you can send it to her right from within the app, keeping it real simple. Everything's in there. You don't have to type anything. It has a link for the purse raffle. Isn't that awesome? Okay. All right, and I see here that your level of interest in starting a Mary Kay business is a 6. Okay, so I know earlier when I asked, you know, that the reason why you think you'd be great, you said you have a lot of friends, which I see that.
Yeah.
Is there anything in particular holding you back?
Right now I just think it's timing. I don't know if it's the best time for me. So I feel like I'd have to figure out how to make that work.
You have a lot going on.
I do.
Okay,
yeah,
like what? Like
I have, you know, I'm graduating now in the summer, and I just feel like that's taking up like all of my mental capacity right now.
Got it.
Finishing school and, you know,
this is your last
full-time.
semester.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, you're working full time.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
So, thanks. Yeah. So it's just a lot. So I just need to like finish school and then like plan out what I'm gonna do.
Are you a planner?
Yeah,
definitely. You are. That's okay, cool.
Yeah.
Well, I would definitely want you to be an extremely successful beauty consultant. And if you're working full time and this is your last semester, maybe it's something you could look into once you graduate. When is your graduation?
In May.
In May.
Yeah,
okay.
At the end of this month.
At the end of this month. So I would love to have permission to follow up with you and to invite you to be my guest of honor at my Mary Kay meeting. And my director, Daisha, I know she'd love to meet you. And that way you can come after your last final. And just for being my guest of honor, you'll get a gift from me.
Oh,
how does that
great.
sound? Okay, so let me give you an invitation so that you can come. My meeting is on Monday nights. Right here, and I just pull out an invitation to my studio right out of my money bag because I'm prepared, and because I'm prepared, I'm successful, and I invite her and I write the date down. So she's going to be hosting a party for me prior to that. She's using the product prior to that, but I'm going to invite her to come to the meeting and I write it down. Okay, awesome. And then in the meantime, you can enjoy the products and see how awesome they are. So should you choose to do this, you already have selling power and transformation in your face too.
Yeah, I thought about that.
Okay, awesome, perfect. So I had already written down her card number. I got everything squared away. The only other thing I have to do is give her product. So I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys how I pack for my parties, and this is real simple. I just gotta grab one bag. You may be familiar with this bag. It is on Mary Kay Connections, and this is it. This tote, okay. And if you've seen this on MK Connections, I love it. And I'm just gonna tilt it this way a little bit so you guys can see better. Inside fit 4 travel roll-up bags. And in this middle section here, and these are already pre-filled. If they have a purple ribbon, they're combination to oily. And if they have a pink ribbon, they are normal to dry. Okay, so that's actually purple. You might not be able to tell it in the. And then in here, I just carry the additional items that are not in the travel roll-up bag, such as some satin lips, some satin hands, some Skin Vigorate brushes as well too. And I have in here foundations, and I also have lip glosses, okay? So the only thing I have to pop into these travel roll-up bags when I'm completing a sale is their foundation, and I have to pop in their lip gloss, okay? Should they choose to take additional items at half off, I do that as well too. So these bags are already pre-built. I like using the tissue paper, and I like taking them out of the boxes, but that's totally your personal preference. So what if I hadn't closed an I Deserve It All bag with Jenny? Let's just say it was a miracle set. I would say, oh, okay, so you're normal to dry. Here you go, Jenny. Come on over here. You're going to go ahead and take everything out of pocket 1 and 2 because that's what you're taking home. And while you do that, I'll write up your sales ticket for you.
Got it.
Okay? So I literally have her take it out. Now, when she's holding the bag in her hand, you guys, the chances of her changing her mind are great. She's like, well, how much is the bag again? I say, well, the bag is free when you take home 1 more pocket. You're already getting pocket 1 and pocket 2. If you take home pocket 3, the bag is your gift.
Yeah, definitely.
Okay. So do you see how that happens? The other thing is you don't have to have a suitcase filled with product. You don't look disorganized, and you look totally duplicatable. So when I show up at the door, the only thing I'm actually holding is my starter kit bag and my travel roll-up bag. This is it. So I have a starter kit bag and a travel roll-up bag. The hostess will usually ask me, oh, can I help you? And I'll say, yeah, here. Here, you hold that. I'm going to go put this down, and I'll be back. I got to get 1 more bag for my car, and I'm all done. The only other bag I get out of my car, you guys, is this one that I just showed you, okay? Of course, you're going to ask me, well, what if you have 5 confirmed? Well, then I make 5 travel roll-up bags. If I have 8 confirmed, I'll make 8 travel roll-up bags. And this makes it so absolutely simple. So what if somebody buys something at a party that is not on here? Okay, it's not in here. I don't normally carry it with me. If I have it in stock, I'll try to figure out a way to get it to them. But for the most part, I use customer delivery service to send anything to a hostess that I didn't have with me. So I'll say, oh, that'll ship to the hostess's house. Oh, that'll ship to the hostess's house. So let's pretend somebody ordered a perfume. I don't usually keep those in stock. Somebody ordered some random item, excuse me, that I don't have. I ship those all to the hostess, and the hostess then distributes them to the guest because those are her coworkers, her family members, and her friends, and I only pay $5.50 in shipping for customer delivery service. So this keeps it real easy. So this is the only other thing I take to my party besides my starter kit and this travel roll-up bag, okay, which is my demo travel roll-up bag, okay? All right, so that keeps things real simple. All right, let me get my notes that I have moved. Okay, here they are. All right. So that's the individual clothes. I do want to share with you guys about our hostess program. And if you pull up the hostess sheet that came with your Mary Kay University manual real quickly, I'm going to cover this information right now, okay? Our hostess program is our original Mary Kay hostess program that she designed. And there's 2 options on this hostess program. Option 1 is based on total party sales and number of bookings. And option 2, she gets $75 worth of product for $35. Which one does she get? At the end of the party, depending on which one works best for the hostess, that's the one that you're gonna get, okay? It defaults to $75 for $35, so she gets $40 in free product no matter what, okay? However, if she sells more, she's just going to get more. Okay? I hope that makes sense. I want you to look at the chart because I think sometimes people get really confused with charts. They're like, oh, all those numbers, they scare me, and I don't want them to scare you. Look at the $500 party. And let me scroll up. If you're looking at the $500 party, oops, scrolled past it, with 2 bookings, the maximum amount she can get is $100. You can give her 20% of sales if she has more, but the maximum is 100. And I want to show you on page 32 of your manual how to write a hostess sales receipt so that you realize that you're not really giving away everything, okay? So on page 32 up at the top, we have Martha Diaz, our hostess, and she got 20% of the sales. Now, the receipts are on the page 31. She had 3 friends, Jenny Perez, Janet Ravello, and Esther Sanchez. Notice that Jenny bought a miracle set, Janet bought an ultimate miracle set, Esther bought an I Deserve It All bag. I did not include any of the half-priced items as part of Martha's hostess gift, because I did not make anything on those half-price items. They're gifts to her friends, okay? So the second receipt on page 32 is where I list the sales from Jenny, Janet, and Esther, not including any half-priced items. So 115, 220, 260 for total sales of $595. $595 at 20% is a $119 hostess credit. My goal is for Martha to purchase her Color 101 set, her under eye corrector, her Mary Kay brush collection, her Mary Kay brush cleanser, her foundation primer, her mechanical brow pencil, and her translucent powder. I want her to take home everything. When she does, she has total sales purchases of $227. I give her hostess credit and she pays $115. This hostess actually paid for her own product because when you do the wholesale cost on this, it's about $115. So this costs you nothing to give that to the hostess. Does that make sense? It costs you nothing. You made nothing on this receipt and you lost nothing on this receipt, and you had a $595 party with 40% profit right off the top, okay? What if Martha did not have the world's greatest party? She didn't even hit the bookings or whatever. Well, she would qualify for the 75 for 35. Notice that she bought a Color 101 collection. She also bought a Mary Kay brush collection. And so her total sales were $156. I give her her $40 discount and her total is $124. Once again, $124 covers more than the wholesale cost of these products. So my hostess gift cost me nothing yet again. This is important for you to understand because if you can't get the penny out of the eye, you cannot see the dollar, all right? So this is our individual close, all right? Super simple. So we've come to the end of sales. You did it. How did you do? Do you feel more confident? So I want you to take a minute and answer the question on page number 27. What was your takeaway? What jumped out of you at this lesson, and how can this affect your story? So go ahead and answer this question, and then I will close with your challenge. Okay, here's your challenge. Your challenge this week, and always, it's actually for always, is to sell one skincare set to every guest at your parties. You want your guests to leave with a skincare set. Challenge number 2 is you want your guests to book a second date. Okay? You want your guests to book a second date. Your goal is that everyone buys a skincare set, that everyone books another appointment with you. And challenge number 3, you want every guest to help you out with a video and a survey. Okay? So that's your challenge for this week. This week, everyone you have an appointment with, everyone you facial, everyone you party, you want them to take home a skincare set, you want them to book a second date with you, and you want them to watch that video survey. As a reminder, in order for you to graduate from Mary Kay University, you need to submit your weekly accomplishment sheet. The week ends on Saturday, and you have until the day of your weekly success meeting to submit your weekly accomplishment sheet to your Mary Kay sales director. Also, in order for you to graduate, you must hold 3 parties during these 6 weeks that you're taking Mary Kay University. And of course, you have to finish all the classes and finish the entire manual, okay? I do want to share with you that I just realized that I forgot one very important sentence on page number 29, okay? When I talk about the I deserve it all, I forgot to say, this is my most popular set that most of my customers want to get started with at their first appointment because pretty much everybody wants everything. Don't forget to say that, okay? This is my most popular set that most of my customers want to get started with at their first appointment because pretty much everybody loves everything. So you don't forget that line because I forgot to say it. So when you watch the video, it won't be there, all right? So I want you to make it a powerful, pink, and on purpose week, and I will see you next week for class number 6, Recruit. Get ready to grow your dream. I love you. Have a great night. Bye.